It's a weekend because once you get paid, you know you have a very good weekend. So, welcome, good morning, good morning, good morning to WSTX, your community minded station. Good morning, St. Croix, St. Thomas, St. John. Good morning around the world, around the Caribbean.
Somebody on, I guess. Okay.
We have a guest.
On the line.
Oh, we have a guest on the
Yes,
line.
yes. Okay, so let me go straight to them here this morning. Folks, glad you could be here with us. All that groovy music. I had to do it twice. It was so nice. All right, here we go. Good morning, UVI. Welcome to WSTX.
Yes, yes. Good morning. Good morning. How are you doing?
I'm doing great, fantastic, outstanding, just plain excellent because you're going to be talking about the energy program and good stuff that's going to improve our quality of life. So I'm ready to go.
Is he going to replace Whopper?
I don't think he coming with that kind of energy.
Yeah.
All right.
My name is Craig Guanell. I am the director of the Caribbean Green Technology Program at the university, and we have been working for the past year or so on creating a renewable energy technology program at UVI. Renewable energy technician that will become entrepreneurs.
Yes.
The
Well.
second goal
Mhm.
is to, for those who are hesitating about college, those who don't know if they, what they, if they want to do a 4 year degree, if they want to become engineer, this is going to be a good way for them to start their education path after high school. And if they decide to continue, they will be able to continue at UVI with a physics program or with the pre-engineering program and continue on to become energy, managers, to become energy auditors, to become electrical engineers, etc. So it's also a way for those who are hesitant about, pursuing a long-term degree to 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 see if if they like it. In any case, they will have a very good.
Hello. Hello. Something happened here. Okay, we lost you for a second there. Hopefully, you're going to call right back. But, folks, I really look forward to hearing from him, because if you listen to the presentation, you're seeing that we have a two-prong approach here, possibilities, because for the person, yes. Good morning.
Yes, Greg Guanel, I somehow got cut off.
Yes, I've got you back. I've got you
Okay,
back.
good.
Okay, good thing. I was just saying that I was very happy to have you talking about this, because one of the things that you made clear, I was hoping would come out, is that you get a chance to understand and make a decision. Well, do I want to be in at this level, or do I want to go further in it? A full-fledged degree is great, but some people, they just want to jump into the industry, and this is a very good introductory way to learn about the industry and improve your skills to really navigate in it.
Yes, that is correct. Yes, that's exactly it. And at the end, you will have good skills. You will have, technical skill, marketing skill, writing skill, communication skill. So no matter what, it's a win.
Exactly. You can go to school and major in political science, but I don't see any jobs out there called political science. But renewable energy, I see a lot of jobs out there for renewable energy.
That is correct. And the way that we thought about it was that, you can go beyond the Virgin Islands, because what we're teaching is core principles. So that way, if you somehow decide to work for, a big wind farm that does a lot of work, throughout the Caribbean, I think that, we're pretty sure that the graduates of the program will be able to join those companies, because they will have the core principles, the core understanding that will allow them to be flexible. Because the thing is, it's a very rapidly evolving market and field. Today, a few years ago, everybody had lead acid batteries. They looked kind of like the car batteries.
Yep.
And then after the hurricane, everybody moved to lithium, ion batteries, which are big, bulky machines that behave completely differently from the lead acid batteries. The market is shifting very quickly. And so what we are focusing is the core. The core doesn't change. Electricity is electricity. Solar is solar. After that, the different module, the different latest and greatest, we will teach that, but we will make sure that the students are able to jump in and understand whatever new technology comes next year or in 2 years or in 3 years.
All right.
So really that's what we are looking for, is well-rounded, deep understanding, deep knowledge, so that the student who graduate become really flexible and adaptable.
Okay, so let's take it that some parent or student or young person out there is hearing us and are interested. What would be their next step?
The next step is to register. The classes are being offered, so they can look for the RET program and start registering for the courses. There's a few basic courses, English and math, which is very important when we talk about solar. There is some math, so they have to take a few math courses so they can understand and calculate, angle of the sun and how much power the solar is going to produce based on the time of the day and the, cloud cover, stuff like that. And then there will also going to be introduction to renewable energy technology. So that's the first course this fall that they will be taking.
All right.
And then, once they engage, after that, it's going to get, deeper and deeper into the renewable energy. Next semester in the spring, we're going to have a course on energy management, energy auditing, energy conservation, so that people understand where energy is coming from, where is it going, how to minimize, my overall energy consumption. Very important for those who are, interested in reducing water bill,
right.
reducing, their overall burden.
Right. Well,
and then after that, it moves on to farm, etc. Yes, go ahead.
No, I was just going to say, let me throw in something here for the math phobic people, okay? Because some folks they hear math and they say no. It's not calculus, okay? If you have a solar panel that creates 500 watts and you have daytime sunlight of 6 hours or 8 hours, you have to multiply 8 times that amount of wattage. And then you have to figure from there also in the process, well, okay, if I need 4,000, that means I'm going to need 8 of those panels.
That's right.
Right? And so the math isn't like a deal breaker or anything like that for folks. So I just wanted to throw that out there for anybody who's math phobic in that sense, thinking that it's that technical or it's basic level math. So, yeah.
Yes, it's introduction level math. It's the first type of math that, anybody at UVI takes just to have a general degree. So it's really not difficult. But like you said, it's the basic math that allows for the calculation. Because at the end of the day, you have to do some calculation to be able to tell somebody you need, 8 panels and you need, 2 batteries. You need to come up with those numbers.
Right.
So that's what we're going to be teaching.
Right. Okay. Fantastic. When you get a chance, first of all, on the UVI website, where can I go to find out information about that, or what should I search for? Just something real quick.
You should go to cgtc-usvi.com, and you will find the information.
Okay, good thing.
Yes.
I'll get that, and I'm going to put it into my announcements because I want to keep blowing that horn in that sense, because people need to know. I don't want anybody to say, I didn't know about it, because we have whoever's listening now, but I need to repeat it so that more people will hear about it and realize that there's a real opportunity here and they got to prepare.
Yes, and what we're going to be working on in the next week or so is making sure that Google directs you to our website if you type renewable energy UVI, or if you type solar UVI in Google or whatever. So those should also take you to the website, because sometimes people don't remember website. I don't always remember website personally, and I just type a few keywords. And so if you type solar UVI or renewable energy UVI, that should take us to you should see our website, in the list of outcome from Google, and that will provide you information about the program.
Fantastic. Well, I'm really glad that you guys took the time out to get in touch with us and get on the air and talk about this.
Thank you for giving us the opportunity. Really appreciate it.
Right.
And anybody has any question, please, cgtc-uvi-usvi.com. That's our website. You can get in touch with us. You can ask us questions. And yes, really looking forward to helping everybody, and making sure that for those who have interest, there is a path forward that UVI provides.
All right.
Okay.
Interest, and we provide the opportunity. Good thing.
I got a question for you, though.
Yes.
I heard you mention the panels and the batteries. But what comes between the panels and the batteries? Is there a connection?
Between the panel and the battery, there's an inverter. There are a few electronic equipment that sort of make sure that the power moves, smoothly between the panel, the battery, your house, or whatever load. And that also makes sure that the battery does not overcharge, or if the battery gets to a certain level, the power stops to protect the battery. So there's a bunch of electronics, charge controllers, inverters, all that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
That's what comes in between.
Okay.
Transfer switch for those who have, solar and WAPA, so that they can move from one to the other. So those are all the equipment that, you would be learning about.
Right. No, I just wanted the public to know, because, we have some avid listeners. So when you said just the panels and the batteries, I was like, okay. You got
Yes,
something else between there.
those are the core elements. To your point,
Yeah.
yes, those are the core elements. But there is a whole lot of technology and a whole lot of other processes
Mm-hmm.
in between.
Yeah,
And that's
well, I know the
what people
process, you know.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, my co-host here, Jared, he is really steeped in these things. So he just wanted to make sure, like you said, that everybody is understands that. Well, it's not just this and this, but it's more stuff too. But anyhow, it's all good because the important thing is we're getting the word out. You
yes.
know, um, there's this guy named Mike Rowe, and he has this program called Dirty Jobs, and he shows you about all of these jobs that make
Mm-hmm.
all of this money. You just got to get your hands dirty. Well, hey, it got solar related, renewable energy jobs that make a lot of money, and you don't get your hands dirty. So it's out there. All right. Okay, good thing. So definitely our doors are wide open. You got anything else that's going on, make sure you get in touch with us and we'll make the time and get the word out to the community.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
All right.
Have a
Okay.
great day.
You have a great day.
Same to you. Have a
Okay
good
then.
day. Bye bye.
Take care. All right. Wow. I mean, this is just so important that we open up these doors that folks can get in and realize that hey, there's all of these opportunities that are here and coming here.
Mm-hmm.
And other thing that he said, just like a lineman here is a lineman in the States, you make
Mm-hmm.
it say, you could jump with your skills and go there.
Mm-hmm.
Same way when you learn about this solar stuff, it's transferable skills in terms of
Right.
other areas. Okay, let me see who's on two here. Good morning, WSTX.
Yes, good morning, Douglas Canton Esquire.
Oh Lordy B man. You gonna confuse people because they gonna be
I
looking at
think
my forehead to see all of these things carving there and ain't there on my
somebody,
forehead.
Mr. Mr. Nibs,
You have
what you call you trying to butter up doggy for? Huh?
you have to have letters before, alongside, and after your name.
Okay, all right.
My
Yeah,
little,
I listen intently with the gentleman
UVI.
from the I was saying CVI, and I'll tell you why afterwards. From the UVI,
Yeah.
because back in 1965, after I graduated from Charlotte Mali High School out of the electrical track and wanted to go on to electrical engineering, I started to look at for courses locally that I could take. And what I found was not many.
Mm-hmm.
I found at the College of the Virgin Islands then elementary surveying course, which I really didn't need. I have done
were at the Golden Rock location,
Yes.
which out of cheapness by the government, they want to shut it down so that they don't have to pay rent.
Uh-huh.
Okay? They shut it down and they move us to the Florence Williams Library, which is not ADA compliant.
Okay.
Okay? Under Title 3 of the ADA, they should have an accessible bathroom on the first floor,
Mm-hmm.
which they don't. Not up to now, anybody has addressed this problem. But moving forward, now, the librarian, Ms. Garcia, who is disabled,
No. Has a disability. She's very capable.
no, okay, let me
Okay,
finish.
all
Let
right.
me
Okay.
finish. She has a disability,
Okay.
but she's capable and determined. That's my girl. That's Carla, the determination. So anyway, she had to go home from work yesterday because they had to shut down the elevator. Reason why they had to shut down the elevator? You're sitting down, Doug? You ready for this?
Already.
They had sewage in the elevator shaft. How we get there, I have no idea. But this is a newly renovated library.
Okay, folks.
Okay.
Okay, folks. Those of you listening out there, we have to do better.
You know, we have to do better.
Okay.
Government of the Virgin, DPNR, we have to do better.
Okay.
You can't listen to people yapping and crying and saying, oh, the library ain't open. There's reasons why the library was shut down. They have issues. It was forcibly opened, and that was opened. There are still issues. Then they moved the disabled people, the persons with disabilities, down to that library. Now we can't go to the library because if we have to do a nature call, them and those who can't climb the step have to take the elevator.
And now there's no elevator.
Now there's no elevator because of issues.
As my Central High alumni, comparo, acquaintance, whatever, for all the other Central High people might say, Lord Harry the judge.
Big ribbon cutting and thing, you know.
Oh, Lordy B.
Big ribbon cutting. I went there the day because I was invited. I went inside. The minute I hit the door, I smelled mold.
Brother, you were invited because by you there make them look good. Okay.
No.
No, I'm just saying. You don't
I
have to
was
respond to that.
I was invited by the librarian. She wanted me to be there
No, I understand that.
because she know I got a big mouth.
But brother, you're distracting from where I'm going.
I know.
Okay? It's always like that. All the so-called right people will be there, and all the rightest people don't be there. But anyhow,
so
folks, this is just the ongoing saga of how we treat we. Okay, and they say all of we is one, but all of we ain't on the same level.
no, we're not.
Okay, because that's basically what it comes down to, folks. If there's a fire, you're not supposed to use the elevator. If there is an earthquake, you're not supposed to use the elevator. All right, and if there's only a bathroom upstairs, you don't have to be a rocket scientist to understand that Houston we have a problem. Okay, and then the front door. A person with disability can't get in because there are built-in obstacles designed. Somebody came up with this fancy design and it is an obstacle to entrance. And then they have a back door where somebody have to open the door and let you in, which you'll be lucky if somebody just there to see that there's somebody at the back door.
Oh, well, they have a butler at the door. We're going there for the book club.
Well,
holding up the
because
door.
they know you're coming.
Yeah.
You understand where I'm coming
Yeah,
from?
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
The bottom line, it is not set up to be friendly
No,
to
it's
the
not.
very people
But
that need accessibility.
but it's not even set up to be friendly for them and those who don't even need accessibility. Because my thing is, look at the steps in the front of the building. There's no railing whatsoever. You mean tell me you can't install a railing, either one in the middle of the step for somebody who don't have a disability, who may have a little off balance issue to hold a railing to walk or go over those steps?
Well, I'm glad you said
Yeah.
that because, unfortunately, there are a lot of people who, because they don't feel it, you know, they don't know it. They think that somehow or the other, that's them their problem. But as you stated, if somebody who's otherwise well able to go up them steps slip and fall down because they ain't had no handrail,
Exactly.
Okay.
And it happens.
and break your leg, have to have it amputated, and you need a prosthesis that costs $75,000. The most you might get out of the government is $25,000 liability. Okay, and I'm just saying it's all I'm gonna borrow a term. The system is rigged.
Well, I'm gonna show you something now. I just said so, because
Lord.
someone, and I'm not gonna call their name or their position, right? They was at the expo, and they fell down at the expo. Whatever material they had on the ground, it was haphazardly put together, and the lady tripped and fall, hit the ground hard. Ambulance had to come and pick her up. Okay? You understand me?
Yes.
This was at the
it's
expo,
sad to hear that happened.
you know?
So they had some special covering on the floor or something, probably because it's a basketball court.
Yeah, some kind of rug or some kind of thing they say it was. I don't know. It was some funny feeling material.
Okay.
But, it was haphazardly put together. And it was bunched up in certain areas. And when the lady was passing, she tripped and she fell. I heard they say her ankle swelled up like right away and she was in a lot of pain and stuff like that. I'm like,
All right.
But I'm going to give her a call later to see how she doing,
Well,
because I know who she is.
I hope our council gonna look for punitive damages because at this point in time, make sure that the 25,000 gonna actually go to the person who need it, or at least the majority of it, or
Right.
whatever.
It's ridiculous.
Yeah. Anyhow,
Anyway, moving on.
On the hopeful side, I said hopeful.
Hopeful, what's a hopeful?
Hopeful. Okay. For those of you who drive the roads of Christiansted, the hillside areas in particular that have been being paved recently, it's a much more pleasant experience.
Which area is that?
In Christiansted.
Okay.
And going toward the bypass direction. Okay. It's just nice to be on smooth roads. It's just nice to not be in a situation where somebody, Mother Nature, however it worked, went and put a swimming pool in the middle of the road. Okay, and
You mean the fishing hole them? They cover them?
fishing hole. Some of them is swimming pool, brother man. I
You
tell
could,
you,
you could fish in a swimming pool.
right round the corner there by Madge Sutton it had a swimming pool. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
but in the process now, when you fix something, it should not be designed to self-destruct. Okay? So now I gon pull up my map here so I can be a little bit more accurate in some of the things I'm going to mention here. Okay? Because when you come off the bypass on the King Cross Street, okay, the very first full intersection, four-way intersection, if you hang a left there, that's Fisher Street. When you get to the next corner, you're down in an area that when we have rain, the rain will come tearing through, right? So we have this nice paved road that's gonna usher the water across the street, okay? When you get across the street, you have a gut, and next to the gut is a eating out area that when the rain come, it's gonna eat out even more, because of the years of this rain or whatever. But the road is right next to this eat out section, so you're going to eat out and undermine the brand new paved road, and it's going to collapse. Okay, I plan to take some pictures and deliver them to the appropriate people and explain what's going on there so that they can deal with that, because I want the road to last. Okay, so that's the corner of Fisher and Prince Street. All right, now go down a little bit more, and we got Hill Street. Let me see. Yeah, Hill Street. Now Hill Street, once you cross King Cross Street, there's a house on your left. The lady is deceased now. She used to teach piano classes, Sister Sutton, Madge, however you know her. Okay. And after you pass her house, there is a bridge, except that it's an inverted bridge. When you think bridge, you think of something that goes up and comes down, right? Like over the water or something like that. Well, this bridge was engineered more flat to being a bow, so that when rain comes, it accumulates down by the bridge. Now, originally when the bridge was built, there were some square holes at the side so that water comes on the bridge, water leak out and go down where? Into the gut, right? Well, here comes new technology and paving roads and so forth and so on, which, by the way, you know, I send a positive big up to the folks at VI Paving in the way that they're moving and everything else. So this, what I'm talking about isn't about the contractor doing the paving. This got more to do with the engineering and the specifics of the contract that the government put out. Because we've been paving that bridge for so many years that the asphalt is now high to a point that the holes for the water to get out are now blocked. Which means that when we start getting rain again and the water accumulate there by that bridge, you know what water does to asphalt? Gonna mash it up. Well, I want the roads to last. So I'm taking pictures of this also, and I'm going to share it with the public and the appropriate people who can take steps to do it, because what they need is a drain from up by the asphalt that goes down to conveniently go out of those holes, so that the asphalt will last and not become permeated by the water and turn into the humongous and dangerous potholes that they had there before. Okay, folks, you know, especially those people, our elders, many of them gone, used to watch some of these construction projects and just shake their head or mutter something, because we do it in total disrespect for Mother Nature and water in particular. All right? So, I'm saying this so that people, when they pass by, those who happen to hear, can look and see for themselves, but by taking pictures and demonstrating it in such a way that the powers that be will be unnoticed, I hope to see some response. After we done put in these millions of dollars to pave the road good, you ain't gonna pay 100, 200 to make sure it stay good. anyhow, I just wanted to share that with the community. There's an organization in Christiansted called Christiansted Community Alliance, and these are things that are of interest to them, and they like to work with the community to bring people together to put these concerns forward in a way that's going to get something done. I don't know who's listening. And it could be that it's just me and you in the station and nobody listening, or it could got 500 people out there listening, or 1,000 people. We don't know.
Well, I got text say somebody listening. So.
Yeah, I know, but you know I'm
So
going with this.
I know at least one person listening.
Yeah, I know. I got people
two.
listening.
Yeah.
It got more than that. But I'm just saying that in the sense that the need for follow-up in the form of the pictures and whatever to these folks is critical. Folks, don't call and complain and think that because you call and complain that everybody hear you. Sometimes you need to write. Sometimes you need to pick up the phone and call. Sometimes you need to go in person. Okay? So, we got somebody here on the line.
Yeah.
Good morning, WSTX.
Dougie, bear with me just a second. In my listening, I always try to pick up not so much at what was said, as in the case of what you just said, but it's what you didn't say. No, you laughing. And I'm thinking seriously of this thing called common sense. Huh? That's the fella you're talking about? You could have all the technology, newer and newest. If a ad of common sense is not employed, then it's all for naught. Doggy,
I hear you.
I have seen so much of this type of thing in my lifetime in working for WAPA, particularly when we got to be in the field with whether they call themselves Army Corps of Engineers and looking at this and that, but when you're telling them about a gutter, they what's a gird? In a gird, a gut. You know? And then they're trying to stop Mother Nature and Father Time from doing what Mother Nature and Father Time does. And they want to block waterways until it starts flooding somewhere downstream. Then, oh, what, my God, what happened? I mean, what happened? Just trifling with Mother Nature. Doggy, I gone.
Okay. All right. Good seeing you again. Okay. Take care. Yeah. Well, you know, the government, this thing called government can be responsive. And since we all got cell phone now, we could take pictures. This is the one thing I don't understand about some of these agencies is they really need to have an email that people can send proof of a problem to them. You know? It's like you gotta, when I finish, take these pictures and present it to Public Works, they're not gonna have any question in their mind about what a problem look like. They don't have to take a trip to go look first to figure out what to do. They already get advanced information and they can know, well, we're going to need these type of equipment, resources, whatever the case may be. All right? But I don't want to throw out good money just for it to waste. Okay? I'm definitely throwing after bad. It's good money. The road them look nice. And if they could stay nice, we need to take the small steps to make sure they stay nice. They're going to have other roads I need to fix. And over the years, they're going to have rejuvenation, repairs, whatever that going to need to be done. So we're not going to be putting the paving companies out of business if the road them stay good longer. You follow me? Mm-hmm. Okay, and that's the way I look at it. It's just like when I see those guys cutting at the side of the road. We need a comprehensive program around the whole island, because the bottom line is, got enough work to keep all of these people busy doing work clearing these roads, and enough resources that instead of just clearing them, they could plant the appropriate things, like the grass that only grow 1 foot high. You know, when I go to Massachusetts, or drive up from there to New Hampshire, go down to Rhode Island. The fact of the matter is, you don't have no bush coming over into the road because they choose what they plant next to the road to make sure they're not going to have those type of issues. So this is a situation where we need to be thinking different, okay, in terms of how we manicure our roads and how we plant them so that the manicuring is going to last. There is enough island that those people who cut the side of the road and the maintenance folks go always have work. Nobody about taking bread out of nobody's mouth. Okay? But when you're going to walk it like this, okay, this is this company spot, and that is that company spot, and everything else in between done, you know, so every now and then you see this company come out and that company come out. You need something looking more to the future and the long run. Anyhow. Any old how, any new how, however we could get it done, we got to get it done.
You know,
Okay?
funny you should bring up the roadside cutting. You know, one of the things I don't understand here, I know St. Thomas does it, I know in the States I've seen it. You know the silk screen fence?
Mm-hmm.
The grass cutters normally just put up a silk screen fence to catch whatever it is flying from the bush
Mm-hmm.
to the road.
Mm-hmm.
They don't do that here.
Why? Tell me, Jared, why?
Why?
I want to know, Jared. Tell me why.
I don't know why, but they need to have that as a requirement when you get a contract to clean the side of the road here. You need to put up that silk screening fence while you're cutting grass because things can fly and hit people's car.
Let me tell you, whenever I see those people doing their thing, I don't turn up my glass. I can replace my car glass. I can't replace my eye. Okay, and I say that not trying to be funny, but folks need to understand that that's how it works.
Uh-huh.
Okay, but to address what you're saying, the reality is that this is how we've always done it. And so somebody got up in arms or whatever, or somebody was looking forward and said, well, this is how we're going to do it here. So you have one thing in St. Thomas, you have a different thing in St. Croix. Okay? So what they watch for is when car come in and they stop when car come in. That's basically what you hope happening. Okay? So they don't see the car come in and they catch the little rock and break the glass. Okay? And then who are these companies? Whenever somebody is going to be out doing something on behalf of the government on the public roads, all of that information needs to be, it should be a page you should be able to go to and see where government work is going on, okay, and where private sector authorized by government work is going on. So you just know, you go to this one page and all that stuff is there. They could do it. Okay? All you gotta do is have a demand from the top and say, look, we're gonna have a page, you're gonna have all of this stuff on there, okay? You don't wanna do it? Okay, fine, go get another job. Bring me somebody who will do it. Okay? That's all it takes.
That's too easy for them. Oh, yesterday
Talk to me.
I met a young lady at the expo.
Mm-hmm.
She came to my table, and the minute I opened my mouth, she said, wait, you ever been on the radio with Doug?
You gotta behave yourself out there.
I said, yeah, he's the one that threatened to hit you with a cane.
Oh, you confess. Okay, I got it on here. We recorded everything. You confess. Okay, so folks, you understand why I need Secret Service in here. Okay.
Well, all I can tell you is I'm gonna see you. So however you take it, you take it.
Mm-hmm. All right. Well, we've had a good discussion among several lines. I just want to let you know that I reached out to Sarge the other day, and these guys busy on the weekends, my son. They busy on the weekends. Yeah, check them out. The image band, they're here, there, and everywhere doing something, as well as life weekends. So I have to follow up with him accordingly to is something that I am working on. Okay. Now, for those who are listening and maybe into things that I would have no idea that they are, okay, I need some help. Don't call Bronco. Hang up the phone. Do not call Bronco. Okay, I need that kind of. I need no. Okay.
No, I won't call island therapy because they're wrong the corner.
And okay, and no medication neither. Okay, in any respect. But anyhow, everything good. Anyhow, so I have these cactus growing in my yard, and they're all around the island. And you know it's used by some for different things. So I am trying to get a documentary finished up on the use of this cactus that they call cassie. Other cactus too, but cassie in particular. Okay, now once upon a time someone told me about how they used to take this cactus and make it into some kind of a paste, and they would use it with the collars. You know, now you go to the store and you buy something and so forth and so on. Okay, and so I would like to know if there's anybody who knows about that, has seen it done or whatever, because I would like to interview you if you have knowledge of these things. Okay,
what kind of cassie? You talking about the flat cassie?
The flat cactus.
With the little prickly thing on it, with the little prickly thing on top of it.
It can have. Okay, see, this is the thing when you say cactus.
It have some flat, and it have like some kasha thing on it, and some of them it have the kasha looking thing, but it's kind of soft. It don't choke you.
Right.
You got two different types.
Different types, yes. The ones with spines, now, and I said spines, they run a gamut. They have some that look like they're smooth, but when you look closely, it got something that look kind of like fuzzy, and in that fuzzy is some little things
that will
choke you.
Yeah.
And then you have those that's plain, got 1 inch, 2 inch, 3 inch spine, and then we don't play.
Right.
And then you have the ones like what you described there, which is what I have, because if you're going to use it, it's easier to maneuver without spines than something that has spines.
No, I remember my mother growing up used to take that thing and skin it and slice it up like string beans.
Like string beans, yes.
Yeah, and cook it.
Yes.
And it used to come out. It used to taste good.
Yes, we got that part covered.
Okay.
We got that part covered. What we don't have covered is the other uses, okay, that have taken place here in St. Croix and in the Caribbean, maybe other places. But for instance, like I mentioned, how they used to turn it into a liquid that they could use with the collars to set the hair. Okay, we got a caller here. Good morning, WSTX.
Good morning, WSTX.
Morning, Empress.
Good morning.
Please speak with the Honorable Douglas Canton.
Hold on, please.
Okay, I got you here.
Hi, brethren. Good morning.
Good morning. How you doing?
Good morning. I good, thank God. And good morning to your Secret Service in the studio.
Don Tito. Buen día, brother. ¿Cómo está?
That Secret Service, watch out with that cane, you know. You'll be feeling that pain all next week, dog. So be careful with that cane.
You know, and I got to be especially careful because he there right across the table. He in there over on a rooftop. You know what I'm saying?
And be careful under the table because he might choke you with it.
No, it got a barrier there. It got a barrier, so we good. We good.
No, I gotta go.
Then. Good.
No, he ain't safe.
Yeah, but good morning.
He ain't safe. I gotta go above.
Image band. I hear you mention Image Band. Did they on land? They don't think right?
No, man. No. I reach out to Sarge, and he responds. So we having a discussion, but it have to do with the music because of course that one song in particular.
The national anthem.
The national anthem of culture, yes. And so it's some things that I want to do and incorporate him and the history and inspiration for that song because you know that song is something that it needs to be played like daily, you know. Let me give you an idea, right? You know, in our schools, they used to have PA systems, but unfortunately, they buy these cheapy things that don't ever last. But in the morning, when the children coming in and so forth and so on, wouldn't it be nice to have a song like that plays? You know,
oh my goodness.
And other things and whatever. So that would be their routine when they're coming in.
Oh my God! You're talking about building people pride, man.
You know, it would last them for life. This is when we come to school. You know, boom, 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 and by this time, if you hear this song, you know this time you're gonna be late for class. You know.
You talking about raising our children pride level, man? That would do so good for them.
Yes, but these are the little simple things we can do that's just different, you know, than what's been being done. I mean, even in the, you know, instead of a buzzer, you remember for when school started, you hear the bell clank a tank a tank. Well, you could make that song electronically, you know what I'm saying? But school start. What you doing out there? You know?
Yes.
And I
love that idea. Doggy.
We just have to think different. But Dan Tito.
Yes.
You know they authorized for Central High to get knocked down and rebuilt, right?
I don't even want to hear that.
No.
I'm not fired me because of that.
No. But I'm just saying it is there. But let me just say this, right? All the years that we have lost millions of dollars worth of computer equipment, right? Could you imagine if we had a camera surveillance system that covered all the schools and was visible to the public? Who in their right criminal mind, me talking about American dummies, who in their right criminal mind going traipse onto our school premises when they know thousands of people going to see them coming on to the campus? Okay? Yeah, you know, but the mentality of control is the only we supposed to see. But then you lose the power of deterrent. The idea is not to have somebody to arrest. The idea is to keep them from getting into a criminal disposition in the first place.
Deter them.
Deter them, you know. So anyhow, I just throwing those things out. Who knows? One of these days, you never know. They'll put in camera systems and dedicate it to somebody, you know. Whatever.
Man, let me tell you something, Dougie. I pray a senator pick this up. I think every business in the Virgin Islands that are any organization, anyone apply for a business license in the Virgin Islands, and you have an establishment, you should be made or forced to install cameras.
Well,
that's how I feel, you know.
Right.
Because I can give you an example. I had a situation where cameras helped me out. I was assaulted. Cameras helped me out. Somebody stole my weed eater. Cameras helped me out. I mean, name it. Around here, a lot of things are happening, and cameras could, you know, help and aid in the
right.
in apprehending perpetrators or deterring, like you said, deterring people. Because, Dougie, I want to know, Senator, I want to know who stole all of them, the solar panels from Complex High School.
Wait now, me know about that one. That's the one they had big ribbon cutting the other day and thing about producing their own power there at the school?
Maybe so, but Dougie, did people lost thousands and thousands of dollars? Somebody actually went into Complex, had access to the school, wherever they stored those solar panels, and stole all of the solar panels they had there. But I think it was before this grand opening they had or whatever.
Okay.
It was before that. So
Okay.
maybe it was a second set of panel that was given to them
Right.
that allowed them to be able to do what it is they did. But you're so correct, man, and we hear nothing about it. I think it was an inside job, Dougie. My opinion that, or somebody who worked on the campus and knew they took all of the solar panels, and you don't know about that. Wow.
The powers that
Man,
be.
it was big news, Senator Canton. It
Yeah.
was big news,
Yeah, I remember when it happened.
Well,
You do remember? Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
I remember when it
Yeah,
happened. But I said the
But
same thing.
quickly, because I know others want to call in. I call in to talk to you about this coffee. And Gerard, you're so right. Gerard, string beans don't taste as good as, to me, the string beans I ate as a child ain't
Yeah.
taste as good as the one as that coffee, boy.
No, sir.
Judge.
Exactly.
When you cut up that coffee, they're the young one them, the young one them, and you cut them thing up. Oh Lord, Harry, the judge. But Senator Canton, I think that's a plant that people don't know a lot about, and even aloes too. I think those are secret plants, I think those plants, the cassie, the aloe, all of those are healing plants.
well,
And our people just they don't remember, the grandparents didn't tell them about it. But I like eating a piece of cassie, aloes early in the morning and at night before I go to sleep. When I get up in the morning, Senator, when I get up in the morning, I gotta go bathroom quick, because just to stand up alone, I gotta go bathroom, Senator. It works wonders in our bodies, and we just don't know what we have around us. But I'm appreciative of what you're doing with the coffee, and hopefully you'll generate an interest also with the aloe.
I want us to cross paths because I have something to show you. The same thing we did that, the same way we did that thing with Miss Parija, I talking about something serious along those lines. So I really need to there are other uses of it that I need to document, because the idea is that it's going to become a resource to the public, and not just for adults, for those who want to bring it into the schools as part of a science or culture, history, tradition perspective, because we have all of these connections with certain things here. For instance, when I was growing up, I didn't know what breadfruit was. The closest I came to knowing what breadfruit was reading about a Pacific Island child and his life and how he would go out and pick it and roast it and so forth and so on. But haven't seen one? No. But breadfruit, they're all over the place now because people plant the trees here more and everything else. And so we have these connections. So some folks say, well, that's Dung Island, Up Island, I know which way is up. Remember that song, Which Way is Up? Finally get my direction together. But really, these plants have a much broader existence than just here in the Caribbean, and then some are localized to the Caribbean, and some like cassie, you got all of North America, go down into Mexico and South America, and it's good to know these connections. But anyhow, the other uses of cassie, okay, I think I got the string beans covered. The other uses of cassie. So folks, if you're out there, you're interested, please touch bases with me so we could get the benefit of the wealth of your knowledge, experience, exposure, because a lot of our elders who could have tell it to us firsthand, a lot of them have gone and otherwise not here, accessible, every time you turn around. Okay?
Yeah. Well, I definitely use it to strengthen my hair. It thickens your hair,
Uh-huh.
So yeah, besides eating it, string beans, I use it a lot with in grooming my hair. It's very good for the hair. So hopefully I'll hear something new that I could try myself.
But what I'm asking you is where how you come to thinking that you should use it that way. How did you get there? And I'm not saying you have to answer that now.
My ancestors, my elders, my grandparents, they all showed me it, and we use it as lotion too, We use it as lotion. If you take the pulp and you rub it on your skin, you're gonna feel your pores are just opening up, doggy.
So let me ask you this now. Is this something that you would be willing to be interviewed and to demonstrate how would you use it?
Oh, I love to do that. Anything you touch is gold. So I work at anything you touch.
Well, I am telling you these things because this is a work in process, and this is why I'm saying, you don't owe me a son. I
don't put out the request for it, so I gonna surprise you. I gonna surprise you. That's for sure. I gonna surprise you because you ain't forgetting either.
Right, but I got something. I got something to show you that when I show you, you're gonna realize that this is a work in progress, and they have plenty of opportunity for us to do something.
Awesome.
Okay.
Well, I'm looking forward to that. And please, you got my number. Touch base with me anytime, and I definitely like to share my knowledge, especially with the aloe and how it helped me.
But we come into that too. We come into that too.
Good.
Okay, so I just trying to get the different brains together and doing these things because Dan Tito, a lot of people don't realize. I mean, when I say realize, they know, but it's just like they don't really think about it. We have a lot of Virgin Islanders that live off island, raising families, come down here to vacation, and these children don't know nothing about where they come from. Meaning the parents, you understand? So if we don't start a process by which we start creating resources available to these Virgin Islanders abroad who would love to expose their children more to the Virgin Islands, whether it's history, culture, tradition,
Yes.
We have to take a different approach to these things.
Yes.
And that's the context in which I go in with this. Okay? But anyhow, we're gonna be talking.
I like is that you put in it there, you put in it in a form that gonna survive, gonna surpass us while we are not here.
Exactly.
And, I mean, my mother always said, Dougie, black and white, never forget. So what you're doing is equates to black and white. You're documenting it. So it's gonna live long beyond us. So thank you for what you're doing.
All right, good thing.
And call me and let me know.
Okay.
Gerald, have a blessed day, and Gerald,
Yo,
keep it straight with Akin for me, okay?
all the time. I keep him in line.
Y'all stay blessed. Have a great day and a great end of the week.
All right.
You do the same.
All
Okay. All right. Good thing. I got to talk to these people because they don't need to be encouraging you in these ways. Okay?
What do you mean?
What I mean?
I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what you're talking about, Dougie.
I gonna talk to Deborah about you because you don't need to be encouraging these things, okay?
Hey. But anyway, I want to talk about something here
Go ahead.
now.
You got the floor.
I got the floor.
You got the floor.
I can't see it.
You can't see it?
No.
Oh my goodness. We will have to work on that.
But no, it's just I got to put a plug in for where I spend most of my days during the week. The VI USAID, which is Virgin Islands University Center for Excellence in Developmental Disabilities. We are the territorial AT program, which is AT is the acronym for Assistive Technology. Over there we have all forms of assistive technology for persons with disabilities, whether you're blind, whether you're physically impaired, visually impaired, or deaf or hard of hearing. You come by, you call 340-692-4267, and someone will be there to answer your inquiry. Along with the AT program, we have what you call the I Can Connect program. And that is a program that if you have significant hearing or vision loss, we can help you to get a mobile device to keep you in touch with your family and friends. And the same number you call, 340-692-4267. Now, in addition to all of that, right, everything we do is for free. It's a non-profit organization. We do it for you for free. Now we have added something else to our arsenal. If you come out of the hospital and you're waiting for your Medicare to kick in to buy your mobility device, whether it be a cane, a walker, or a wheelchair, we have a reuse program that you can come, borrow the chair, the walker, or the cane for free. We don't charge you. When you get your stuff from Medicare, you just bring it back. We take it back, we sanitize it, and we give it to the next person. Along with that is we also take donations. So if you know someone who has a walker, cane, or wheelchair, and they're no longer with us, and you want to have some way to take it, we also take that sort of stuff. But I'm going to tell you, we only receive stuff that are in very good condition. If it's in need of repair, don't bring it to us, because there's no one there to repair that kind of equipment. So once the equipment is in very good condition, you can donate it to VIU said, which we can put it in our stock, and we can have it reused, given to someone else with dignity. Because let me put it to you this way. You know you got a disability, you're not feeling well, or just got out of the hospital. You want something good. You don't want junk. We're not giving you junk. We're giving you good products so that you can use until when you can get your Medicare kick in. When your Medicare kick in, then you bring our stuff back and you use your own. That is the reuse program for medical equipments. Also, you call 692-4267 to get those services. And last but not least, we also offer training on the cell phone. Whether you have an iPhone or Android, give us a call, 692-4267 or 692-4266.
Do you or someone you know have combined hearing and vision loss? I Can Connect is a national program that provides free training and communication equipment, including smartphones and computers, to individuals with significant combined hearing and vision loss who meet income guidelines. Call 340-692-4267. That's 340-692-4267 to learn more about the program's guidelines, refer someone you know, or to apply for the program. Do you or someone you know have combined hearing and vision loss? I Can Connect is a national program that provides free training and communication equipment, including smartphones and computers, to individuals with significant combined hearing and vision loss who meet income guidelines. Call 340-692-4267. That's 340-692-4267 to learn more about the program's guidelines, refer someone you know, or to apply for the program.
Yes, sir. All right. VIU said, on the job. All right. Good thing. Good thing. So, it's about 24 minutes after the hour. I want to take a moment here and look at some of what's going on in our community. All right.
But you forget something.
I forgot something?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm human, so
You I still waiting for you to play the national anthem.
Oh,
You ain't put it
that's
up yet,
coming.
huh?
I ain't put that up yet, but it's coming. Yeah. Anyhow, the all right, folks. St. Croix is only about so big. Okay, you don't have no 2 hour commutes on St. Croix.
You sure about that?
I'm sure. Okay, unless it's Derby, he gonna take 2 hours to get across
No,
the
no, no.
street.
Derby.
But
Listen, I'm sure, right?
Mhm.
If I call Derby for a ride to walk, he can get me there quicker than by train.
Okay, all right. Uh, Yeah, well, Derby know how to speed it up when necessary. Okay, I'm just saying, Derby is if the only person that I know of that get a ticket for driving too slow. Okay, so I have to give Jackie Jacket to give the man his props. Okay, in that context, it's the only one I know that got a ticket for driving too slow. Anyhow, it's just one of those things. We got so much to be thankful for in the process that we have these people, these characters, in our lives, and that's why when I say do your random acts of kindness, folks, hey, make sure if you're feeling bored like that, you do some premeditated ones. But on top of that, folks, I gonna ask you whether you got to hold your nose or grit your teeth or whatever, right? Do it for somebody you just can't stand. Okay? Cause you know what? When they're gone, you're gonna miss them. Yes, that same disgusting one it is. When they're gone, you're gonna miss them. Okay? I ain't talking about nobody doing no misbehaving kind of stuff or anything like that. I just talking in the context of when they're gone, you're gonna miss them. Don't be like that. Don't fool yourself into thinking that that person doesn't play an important part in your life, because they do. Oh yeah.
Yeah, they that irritate you.
Whatever it is, they keep you young. Something. Something. You know. I'm so glad that they honored Faxman.
Yes, I saw that.
Okay.
I was like, it's about time.
Yes. Well, he was a different kind of a person. And some people appreciate him, some people thought of him in other terms, okay? But the fact of the matter is that you could count on somebody calling into the radio station to recognize various uh, historical, cultural, traditional people and places in the community. And he isn't there anymore.
Right.
And it's not happening anymore.
Well, he was quite a conversationalist,
Oh, yeah. I mean,
I met him in person a few times,
Uh-huh.
and he was an interesting character.
Very much so. Very much so.
Interesting person.
But you see, the thing is, you have that appreciation now, and this is why we say we have to give people their props while they're alive,
Mm-hmm.
because things happen and people don't realize what they have, and then it's gone. So anyhow, before Sarge got me, let me do it.
Watch now. Image. We back again. We got another little quaver for you. Aye. You thought it was good the first time? Man, we had so much fun, we will do it again. Hello, my people. How you doing today? It's been a long time coming. What I have to say. Look at our culture. Clark and Joe Christopher. We serve our culture. And Macbeth. We love our culture. Valmy Thomas, Emil Griffith. We need our culture. P.G. Gerard, Elrod Hendricks. We serve our culture. Tracy Julian Jackson. Fight for your culture, work for your culture, enjoy your culture. Together, worship your culture, learn from your culture, stay with your culture forever and ever. We love our culture. Don't forget our great mass makers. We need our culture. Psycho and Anita Christian. Preserve our culture. Magnus Holiday. Joseph Floyd Anderson. We need our culture. Susie Ibadi Peterson. Preserve our culture. Sylvia Florence Bailey. Mr. Thomas One Man Man. Sticky Top. Rudy Shelterbrand. Ohalo Williams. Blinky. James Z. Joe Paris. Elrod Simmons. Lloyd Rapid. Archie Thomas. King Derby. Wesley Thomas, Vilo, Stanley, Great Channel, Fiona Watson, Miss Harris, Willie White, Beryl Francis, Ethel McIntosh, and many more, too numerous to mention. Brownie, we thank you. Good thing.
I'm always meeting people who wants me to recommend a holiday resort for them when they have vacation to spend. I always tell them truly, if you want to have fun and joy, visit the Virgin Islands, the queen of them all, St. Croix. Hey, St. Croix is a lovely island, yes, St. Croix, ideal for vacation. How can you miss an opportunity like this, Mr. Tourist? I'm going to insist, boy, come to St. Croix, oh Lordy, come to St. Croix, oh boy, come to St. Croix. Why you talking? For snorkeling and sailing, it is my belief you will be enchanted by the lovely Buck Island Reef. Then back to your hotel, so comfortable and clean. You never want to go back home, you want to stay here in the Caribbean. St. Croix, for duty-free liquor. Yes, St. Croix, perfume and jewelry is cheaper. How can you miss an opportunity like this, Mr. Tourist? I'm going to insist. What you say? Come to St. Croix, oh Lord. Come to St. Croix, aha. Come to St. Croix. Why you talking? Mikey. Dimitri Coleman, yeah. Calypso and steampunk will tell you it's carnival. Beauty queens parading, I say you can't miss this festival. It starts around Christmas until January the 8th. So make your reservations now before it gets too late. St. Croix, if you like sea bathing. St. Croix for spearfishing and some riding. How can you miss an opportunity like this, Mr. Tourist? I'm going to insist. While you're talking, come to St. Croix, oh boy. Come to St. Croix, bring your mother, bring down your father and your brother. Don't forget your sister. Come to St. Croix, oh, oh, Lord.
Ladies and gentlemen, the one and only Dr. Eugene Doc Peterson.
All right. Yeah, the one and only. The one and only. All right, folks. Let's take a look at what's happening in our community here.
Well, before you do that, let's say good morning to those watching on YouTube and on Facebook. I noticed the comments just now, and I want to say good morning and welcome, and thank you for being here.
They had good things to say, I hope.
Well, I wouldn't tell you on here.
Oh, my goodness. Lordy be. You are your fans, brother, okay?
My fans?
Yes. It have to be yours.
One for me and three for you.
Oh, yeah? Okay. Anyhow. All right.
But I just responding because I don't want them to say, oh, well, they say, man, you know, we ain't saying nothing. We just did it running our mouth.
Oh, okay.
You check?
And that was probably you that was doing that, not me.
No, you. You remember that's your disability, you know.
Okay. All right. Well, anyhow, looking at things going on in the community, Caribbean Museum Center for the Arts has been having quite a bit of stuff going on. Just a reminder, the 23rd, they have the introduction to traditional African dance going on. Yes, 6 to 7:30 p.m. ages 16 and up. Okay. All right. And you can check them out. It's at St. Jared's Hall. You can check them out and be involved in that. Bambula Journeys art exhibit that they have there also at the center itself. The dance lessons are at St. Jared's Hall. All right, so now I saw this the other day, right? And it says the deadline to apply for a curfew pass is in exactly 7 days, which don't pass. If you are a part of an essential business, then you might need one. Check the criteria and apply today. All right, just in case we have hurricane and these type of thing, and they have curfew in place. And you know, when I saw this, it's kind of like, who knew? Usually in the past it was hurricane come and then you had to apply for pass. Then, you know, so being proactive is great, especially for people who are caregivers, that type of stuff. It's one thing for essential business, but when you somebody depending on you, or that you need to be able to marshal your resources for that person, then you need to have a situation where you have one of these passes and don't find yourself in no problems. Okay. All right. So to apply, what we talking about here, right? We talking about VITEMA.vi.gov for more information, or give them a call for additional whatever you might need to know about these curfew pass applications. All right. I want to remind everybody that we have a young lady by the name of Marsha Green Henry who is doing an introduction to Marsha's Batik Treasures, all right? And it's going to be on display there at my girlfriend's closet for the month of July. It started from July 1st, all right? And you're going to have the opportunity to see original batik art paintings, pillows, scarves, greeting cards, and more. All right, just know that my girlfriend's closet is open from 12 noon to 5 p.m. All right. For the rest of July, you'll be able to see Marsha's Batik Treasures. Right. Yes, and I saw this from UVI and the School of Agriculture, and I just kind of jumped on it here because it's just another one of the things that they do and offer to the public, so that you and this is they had this on the 11th, right, where on the second floor of the UVI library, you could also come in by Zoom. But the bottom line is that you had a walk-in plant clinic. Okay, a walk-in plant clinic, and I just like when they're doing these type of outreach things for the community, like they've always done over the years. It just goes on for those who have an interest and hear about it and word of mouth. But I just want to go a little bit further and just blow their horn here on the station also. Okay. Now, I don't know if this exhibit is going to continue, but I know last weekend they had the exhibit for the Art of Healing for Cancer Survivors at King Roots Art Gallery. I have to give them a call and find out if that is going to be visible for a time going forward. And for those of you last weekend who went to one of the two concerts, the Friday and the Saturday that they had for the Steel Pan concert with Belgrave and the other performers, if you didn't go, you missed a treat. It was nice. It was nice. Okay. Some interesting history about him and other people involved in it also. Blackness was there and she performed. It was nice. Okay. All right. Anyhow, I also want to remind you about the Emancipation Art Exhibition called Blackfulness that's going on at the Frederiksted Fort Frederick Museum. And so they already had their opening. So regular fort hours is from 9 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. You can go in there and visit that exhibit. And moving along, Come Home to St. Croix events and opportunities continue through July 20th. Yes, that's tomorrow. All right, not tomorrow, the day after. Yes, okay. Folks that are interested in applying to VICA, they have this requirement that you have to attend their training about their grants and so forth and so on. Well, the time has passed for these things anyhow, in the sense that Thursday was St. Thomas, the Thursday of the 18th, I should say, is St. Thomas, and they had the one for St. Croix on the 16th. But it's at 5:30 p.m. I'm sure that if it's being done virtually, that even if you're on St. Croix or St. Thomas, you can attend. St. John also, you can attend one of these sessions. Okay, the last session is today, actually. All right. Yes, I saw this thing about the Turtle Patrol. Okay, yes, they have. You could join the St. Croix Environmental Association Turtle Patrol. And they ask, are you interested in learning more about sea turtles, monitoring your favorite East End beach for nesting of turtles, being a citizen scientist and an ocean steward? Sea turtles, they say, are awesome. Okay, and no need to say more because they are. Yes, sir. If you feel this way about turtles, then Turtle Patrol is for you. And you could sign up. You need to get in touch with the folks at St. Croix Environmental Association. They have a number here, 340-718 3367. Okay, but I need to make a correction here. I'm saying St. Croix Environmental Association. No, it just happened that that's SEA. All right, but no, this is DPNR. And thought it appeared as though it was a joint between them, but no, this is DPNR. But it doesn't matter that much whether it's St. Croix Environmental Association or DPNR. We have to protect our turtles, and we have to have our statistics and information to make sure that we can protect them and their habitat. So you can get in touch with Kelsey at kelsey.troutman@dpnr.vi.gov, kelsey.troutman@dpnr.vi.gov. And you can call their office at 340-718-3367. Okay, got an incoming call. WSTX. Okay, got to turn on your radio. Got the delay coming through.
Doggy?
Yes, sir.
I just had a call from a Mrs. Anton. And she's very upset. She heard you talking about something about your girlfriend, something. She asked me if I know about it. I said I don't know nothing about it. I go ask, I'll ask your brethren there, your co-host.
Well, you notice there's nothing but silence from me. All I could take is the 5th and the 6th and the 7th.
I mean, see nothing.
All I could tell you is prepare for a whooping when you get home. That's all I got to say.
And I ain't see nothing, so
ain't see nothing.
He ain't see nothing, so he innocent.
I ain't got that thing to do with it. You go explain yourself.
I ain't see nothing, so he innocent.
Okay. I dumbing on my car. I got.
Okay, all right, good thing.
Okay.
I love it. All right, good thing. Have a good one.
Yeah.
All right, yeah, man. We even got a little Melanie show, huh? Okay. Stromo, Rugodu.
You're taking a blow by yourself, though.
No man, I gonna do like them guy and them I see they pick up the gun and pull out to shoot. I pulling you in front of me.
Me? No, I ain't gonna be nowhere near you.
All right, good thing. Anyhow, the folks here at Project Promise, yes, they have a project here, be a marine biologist for a day, and they are inviting you to have your children join them Saturday, July 20th, to learn about and identify marine species, to learn to snorkel, to participate in collecting data. It's a free course. It's open to trained swimmers ages 10 through 14. Space is limited, so you need to register your child accordingly. I'm going to give you the phone number and give you a chance to go and grab that pen and pencil if you didn't have it before. Okay, piece of paper, everything ready to go? Okay, 340-513-0446. That's 340-513-0446. All right. Now, just as an aside, we're the 340 area code, and we used to have AT&T here in the Virgin Islands, and AT&T left. And those people who were not here in the Virgin Islands, not living here for the purposes of liberty, being able to commandeer your account, and you are still under AT&T, Well, someone I know said that AT&T is now clearing out any 340s that are under there, so you have to actually just get a new number with AT&T. If you're still with AT&T, they're giving out a different area code number. And hey, good AT&T, bad AT&T, you know, it's like a lot of people miss AT&T. I wonder why. Okay, you have any ideas, sir, why they miss AT&T?
Yeah, because the one thing I know no damn good.
Okay, okay, all right. You heard it there. Anyhow, I saw this thing about running here, and I believe that it's folks who use the track here up at Lagoon. I call it the track to jog and everything else, right? And they make a bold announcement here, okay? No Lagoon, no more Lagoon for now, okay? So what it is that they're doing is they're going to be going up there to the Renaissance course right next to Captain Morgan Rum Distillery. The park is windy, bigger, and they believe safer, which I understand is when it gets darker. It got a lot of trees and brush and everything down by Lagoon and everything else, so some people may not feel as secure in that area. So they tell you water will be provided. They're going to be there with the water to make sure you stay hydrated, especially with these heat conditions we've been having. And they urge you to wear comfortable running shoes, pace yourself, download a running app if you have a smart or stupid phone, as Darby might call it, to track your progress. All right? You have some ideas of some apps. They got Strava, Nike Run Club, and Run Keeper. All right? Yes, so they have a route here and this ad that they put out here, so they don't actually go around the track only at Renaissance. They do more like the perimeter. So it is a good run. Okay? So folks, the one-way running club, letting you know they ain't doing it at Lagoon for now. They're doing it now at the Renaissance course. Okay? Good thing. Now, Lord Harry the Judge is out here letting you know that it have people willing to listen to your voice if you will make your voice heard. All right? And it's about farming, because you know my Lord Harry the Judge person is deep in his agriculture for years. That is who he is, almost like Mr. Agriculture. All right, so anyhow, the University of Maryland Eastern Shore is okay, gonna be here to be doing something. Let me get this off of here. Okay, and get back to you here. So anyhow, they're going to be meeting with farmers and organizations here, and they want to discuss the barriers to applying for USDA Agricultural Marketing Services grants and to find out how they can help. So they want you on July 22nd, 2024 to join them and share your story. All right? That's from 9 to 11 a.m. and from 4 to 6 p.m. at the University of the Virgin Islands at the RT Park. Yes. It says St. Croix campus. They ain't got RT Park yet in St. Thomas, right? Okay. But just so you don't get confused and fly over to St. Thomas for this meeting, it's on St. Croix, conference room 2.
You have an imaginary one.
Huh?
You have an imaginary one over there.
Okay. So anyhow, if you would like to participate, contact none other than Dr. Arthur Peterson. And you can reach him by phone at 340-277-6189. 340-277-6189. or arthur.peterson53@gmail.com. All right, good thing. Hey, folks, you know about the 10 Sleepless Nights Academy of Culture? Yep. It's going to be at the Castleberg Center every Saturday of the month from July 27th. Hosts a series of weekly activities based on the U.S. Virgin Islands culture and history and how they intertwine with our storytelling and the territory's official cultural music and dance. Okay? So, folks, at the Castleberg Center, July 27th, from 10 a.m. to 12 p.m., Academy of Culture, 10 Sleepless Nights. All right, going. Okay? And there is a youth handline fishing tournament on the 27th, Saturday the 27th. And if you would like to get involved in that, I don't see a phone number, but they have a website that is located at bit.ly. I don't know if BIT is international. My information technology or what, but bit.ly, and then they have STXY Youth Handline 2024. Okay, but anyhow, it may be helpful to know that the Golden Hook organization is involved with it, so you could contact them to get more information about registration. I'm going to get in contact with them because I think that getting our young people out there doing fishing is a very important and fun thing to get them doing, and we need to definitely promote that. Okay. Yes. Anyhow, it's getting to be about that time. I want to remind you about the poetry contest that's being done by the caribmagplus.com folks, where you could win $150, $300, $500 for first prize. Yes, just check it out. Anyhow, folks, it's that time. I just wanted to remind you to do your random act of kindness. Make sure if you're feeling kind of bored that you do some premeditated acts of kindness also in the process. Don't be like Gerard here, just want to be doing random acts.
Yeah, okay? If you feel like me, do a random act.
Why you so, man?
Because so? It is what it is.
It is what it is?
It is what it is. According to Bernie Mac, it is what it is.
Okay. All right. Well, folks, with that, we're going to look forward to hearing you on another Thursday. Remember, in between now and then, share the love. Love's in need of love all the time.
News Talk for the Virgin Islands, AM 970 WSTX.
Natural Products, 53 King Street, Frederiksted, St. Croix, across from the Old Gores Pharmacy. 340-332-3557. Accepts major credit cards. Hours are Monday through Friday, 11 a.m. through 5 p.m. and Sundays, 12 noon through 5 p.m.
Alma's is our favorite place for bulk herbs and detox bitters, sea moss, cocoa sticks, and so much more.
Mom, we need to go to Alma's to get some more aluminum-free deodorant and fluoride-free toothpaste.
Great! While we're there, we can pick up some more natural soap. They also carry raw black soap, liquid Castile soap, raw shea butter, black seed oil, cocoa oil, body oils, and essential oils, sage, incense, candles. Alma's Natural Products also has vitamins, liquid and tablet form. Get refreshed with liquid chlorophyll by Nature Sunshine. They also carry African clothing for the whole family, man, woman, and child. Why shop